Hey there, I'm Hillary Walsh. I'm an immigration lawyer in Phoenix, Arizona, helping immigrants across the United States stay in the United States, fix their status, and be with their family members. So I want to send you into the weekend with some positivity, and I want you to think about, what if this were me? Like, what if these amazing things were happening for my family? Because the reality is, if you reach out, if you message us, even over the weekend, we are here for you. We will respond to you, and we want to invite you to a free legal call with us so we can review your situation and let you know whether we can help you or not. So I'm going to share some positive things that happened, some results we got for our clients this week, starting with a little sneak peek from last week, which was we got a client who he's been detained for over 4 years, and we were able to get him granted asylum and a new bond hearing so that he will be able to go before the immigration judge while the government appeals his asylum decision to go in for a bond hearing. That's pretty amazing. He's been living in Eloy, he's been held in Eloy Detention Center for almost as long as my 5-year-old daughter has been alive. Like their dates are just 6 months apart. Okay, so it is a really remarkable thing that we're so close to getting this man out after he's served basically longer than what many prison sentences are, simply for being an immigrant in this country. And that's something to be really excited about. We also went to UScis for an interview this week, so hooray, interviews are back on and people are getting closer and closer to getting their green card. It was amazing for me to be there right alongside this woman who had been abused by her US citizen husband, and we were helping her move forward to get her green card without him involved, because he refused to be involved, obviously, and was very abusive in that relationship. So I'm so happy that we were able to be there for her as she stepped forward in closing the gap on getting her green card, okay? So if you know that USCIS, your interview is coming up, or if you want to be prepared for that and you're starting to get a little apprehensive, send us a message and we can help prepare you, review your file to see if everything that you submitted was proper and correct. We want you to go in with the confidence that I went in with, knowing that we had done everything we could for our client, okay? I have such a long list, I'm going to have to review it. We did a bond hearing this week for a young man who's, life just got really crazy. He and his girlfriend got into an argument and the police were called. Next thing you know, he's in the detention center. This is happening increasingly often, probably because COVID has put such a strain on relationships. But that doesn't mean that just because you have a disagreement with your spouse, you should be locked up. And we were able to convince the immigration judge of exactly that. And we were able to get him out of, he'll be released as soon as his family pays the bond, which if it wasn't today, will be first thing on Monday. So we're hoping that the family paid the bond today so that he's out for the weekend and able to enjoy this balmy Arizona heat. But in any event, we know that he's on his way out, and that's amazing because COVID has really taken over the detention centers, and the last thing we want is for our clients to be detained there if it's at all possible to get them out. A couple other things. We filed asylum applications for people, which is also a really incredible thing to do, to send that out and know that we have started the process. We also filed a slew of motions to reopen for people who had their cases were improperly denied and they were closed as a result. So we're trying to reopen the book to show that the government, that the immigration judge was wrong to have closed that case to begin with, to have ordered that person removed to begin with. And so we're just out there. We get people results and we refuse to give up. So if you are someone who wants a scrappy immigration lawyer to help them with a legal team that's ready and to rock and roll and really, really get behind you with some power, shoot us a message. We want to help you. And I hope that with this in mind, you have a great weekend. New Frontier Immigration Law, I'm Hillary Walsh, and I want to help you fix your status here in the United States, and we're helping dozens and dozens of people do just that. Shoot me a message so I can tell you how we'll do it for your family.